Hi, and welcome to the fifth part of my Flower Power coloring tutorial. And in today's tutorial I will show you how I would color a deep red rose. And for this purpose I will use a reference picture, as you can see, of a rose. So that's what I will attempt today. And for that I will use this lovely, gorgeous picture from Fairy Miracles by Klara Markova. I love this book so much, and as it turns out, this book has several flowers in really huge sizes, so this way this book is the perfect tutorial for, or the perfect book for doing flower tutorials, so that's what I chose. And today I will do the rose, or color the red petal, with Luminance pencils. But don't worry, I chose and tested out all the colors in Prismas, Polys and Luminance pencils as well, so you can use whatever pencil brand you have. I just wanted to play a little bit with my Lumis, as I haven't touched them in a really long time and I miss them. So before I start, I will talk a little bit, tell you my tips and tricks for flowering, okay, for coloring a rose, and I will bring you nearer as well. Sorry. Oop. Some. Okay. So, a rose is a beautiful flower, as you know, with deep red colors, and sometimes it can be a challenge to see values in a strongly colored subject such as a rose. Obviously there are a million types of roses and colors. I went for the classic deep red rose color. And to give you a better idea of a rose's tonal mapping or tonal map, you can use the trick of desaturating your rose in a photo program or in a Photoshop program, or if you download, if you download a picture of a rose, you can edit the photo to make it grayscale or sepia. This way you can get an idea about how the tones exactly are, where the shadows are. Oh, sorry, the lamp is... So, the lamp is reflecting. Anyway, so the original image can give you an idea for color and shading. The grayscale or sepia is good for tone and also to create a three-dimensional mental picture from which it will be easier to color. So here is the beautiful flower picture. When coloring a red rose or any rose, I would always start with a foundation, with a base that will allow you to blend light and dark tones together, such as I did before and that you will see shortly. The surface of a rose, an object, is rarely completely solid color, so shadows, direct and indirect lights all create variation of a surface, and that's why you are advised to use more colors, even for a petal. Don't make it easy. Don't make it too easy for yourself. Always search for a challenge if you're up to it, obviously. So if you look at it closely, you can see a deep blue, black, violet undertone when looking at a rose. When coloring a red flower petal, we have a limited selection of colors. You will need to layer dark pencils rather than just dropping or just choosing a deep red color. Using other colors such as different shades of red orange can help you to make it more 3D, and also helps the eye from becoming tired as well. And when you are coloring the rose, for example, sorry, the color, it's reflecting the light. So you can see certain lines in the rose, which is really helpful and helps you to specialize or to see where your shading lines will be. And I highly recommend following these lines to directional shading as well. This way the curves and the texture of the petals become more apparent. Okay, sorry. Right. You will see that I will put down many layers of color, and you can continue layering as long as you want. Please keep in mind that after a certain amount of layers you won't be able to put down more colors, although Lumis are much more layerable. Is that an English word? You can put down more layers with Luminance pencils as with Prismas, and after a while you will be able to blend and to burnish your colors. And burnishing means that you are layering and that you are layered until no more pencil can be added to your layers. And some soft papers are really bad for burnishing. Keep that in mind as well. So back to our colors. The following colors were used or will be used. You can make a screenshot if you like. For Prismas you could use poppy red, crimson lake as your darkest red color, violet blue, dioxazine purple hue for shading, and black for doing the darkest outlines. For polys I would recommend using light cadmium red, scarlet red, alizaron crimson, violet blue, violet Delft blue, and black. Sorry, I just gave two language lessons, one in English and one in German, and now I'm a bit confused. And I've been talking for 2 hours non-stop, and now I started doing my videos, so I apologize. Anyway, Lumis, permanent red, scarlet, crimson alizaron, violet, I will shut up shortly, Prussian blue, and black. And these are the colors I will use now. Great. If something else comes to my mind, I will tell you for sure. Great. I will turn the page so you can see it better. And let's go closer. I feel like I wanted to say something else, but I'm sure I will remember after a time. For sharpening I will use a Tgaal Multisharpener, and as I said, you can use all three pencil brands in this paper. It takes all three pencils very well, so I colored with all three of them. Just make sure to use the appropriate pressure according to which pencil you use. So I'm checking my camera settings, and after that we can start. Oh, great. Yippee! I think that's fine. Okay. So I will go on and finish this petal, and my first color will be permanent red. I always make sure that my points are sharp. Okay, I have to empty my sharpener, sorry. Awesome. Okay. So this is the 5th part of my flower power tutorial, and if you would like me to do or to show you how to color any flower, please let me know, and I will be happy to do a video if I can color the petal, obviously, but if not, I will do research and experiment till I have the color right, or the shading, and I can't believe that I haven't brought my eraser. Sorry. Oh. Yes, and always make sure that your petals are nice and clean, or the spaces where you will color your petals, because we don't want messy petals, right? So, permanent red as my foundation base color. This will be my lightest color. It has an orangey undertone, which we need today, as a really dark red flower petal isn't just dark red. Scarlett. Okay, I'm just checking my settings. Everything okay. And Scarlett. Yep. So, how has everybody's weekend been? It's Monday afternoon at my place, and I got lucky, or at least I think I got lucky, because one of my students wrote me a message that he won't be able to come, so now I have the rest of my afternoon and evening free. So I was thinking of jumping just right in and do my tutorial, as many of you asked me where it is, and I don't want to let you down, so I was thinking, why not just do it. Last week was crazy busy, so didn't have any time to do tutorial videos. I was from head to toe into paperwork, doing obligatory paperwork, which I hate. Oof. How do you say it? I abhor, you know, the bureaucratic red tape stuff. Oh. Anyway, now I'm here. So I'm just layering my two colors. Now Crimson Alizaron is my next color. I had great fun yesterday. My lovely subscribers on stream. I love streaming, to be honest, and I'm getting used to it. I'm not as afraid as I was in the beginning. And it's nice to see that there are people who are coming back, leaving lovely comments, keeping you company while you are coloring. Thank you for being there. Scarlett. And permanent red. Crimson Alizaron. So today was a really quiet day for me. No paperwork, thank God. And I had 3 students today. I cleaned the house. So now my desk is clean. My work desk, because it gets messy after a time, all those shavings and dust. I listened to Alexandra's live stream, Alexandra Smith. I had great fun. Now, violet. I really love these tutorials, doing these petals. It's fun, relaxing, and the experimenting part is really great. As you may have realized, I used violet in nearly all of my tutorials because it's such a nice universal color. It can be, so it's a white, I can't speak, sorry, it's a cold and a warm color as well, depending on with which colors you match the violet. Isn't it awesome? Crimson Alizaron, layering and mixing my colors. Making the inner parts more dark than the outer ones, or than the parts which gain or get more light. more sunlight. This way we will get a 3D effect. Scarlett. Oh, I love my Prisma, sorry. I love my Lumis so much. Oh. They behave. They don't break on me. Which is great, and now that I said that they won't break on me, I'm sure they will. So, what have you been up to lately? What are you coloring? Do you have 3 other pictures in your mind to color while you are coloring a page? Because I always think about the next page to color when I'm coloring a page, which drives me nuts sometimes. Can't wait for my Mysteria and Nocturnes book to arrive from Anastasia Eli called the Riva. I really love coloring faces, and my favorite book is Serene, as you may know. And I think one of the main reasons why I haven't colored a face yet on camera is that I was afraid to do it, even though I didn't realize it till now. Scarlett. So as you can see, the give and take game started. Just harmonizing the colors, checking what other colors are needed, what if it's too light or too dark. I still need to make the end more dark, so I will go in with Prussian blue. Which mixed with violet can give you a violet blue touch or hue, hint, whatever. I'm doing a live stream color along with one of the gnomes in the neighborhood picture, and I absolutely love this book as well, or that book. Have you taken a look at it? Oh my god, there are so many pictures in that book, and there are loads of seasonal Christmas pictures, winter pictures, spring picture, summer pictures, which I find great, great. And each picture has beautiful little details, Prussian blue, and you can tell that each one of the picture was made with great care and love, such as the Klara Markova books. I'm not saying that these are the only books made out of love. I'm just telling you that it's a pleasure to work in them, and the little gnomes make me crack up every time I look at them. So that's another thing I love about that book. You can go creative crazy in those books. backgrounds are plain or there isn't any background at all, leaving you space to become creative and do colorful backgrounds, which I did. I went absolutely crazy on that background. I hope I'm recording. Okay, so black, Luminance black. So this book, the Gnomes book, is a joy for me to color right now. I received Szegorok Sagner from Emily Lidlehall Öberg not long ago. Can't wait to color in that book as well. So many fairy tale-y pictures, and the paper is gorgeous in that book as well. Ooh. Black. And we are finished with this part. I would say maybe more crimson. Okay. Let's go on. Scarlett. Yes, I want more of red and not orange. Yep. Okay, and the same again, permanent red. As you can see, I'm following the line art or the lines of the flower, the pattern of it. Scarlett. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about when I'm gushing about my books. And I love to share, love to watch other YouTubers sharing their mail, their new goodies, seeing how they work with them, what their impressions are. It's great. And we are enabling each other, of course, all the time, encouraging. If you ever need encouraging, please let me know. I'm happy to help. And investing in your emotional well-being is really important, so you can use that. As an excuse. Crimson. I will cook something later in the evening. We are watching the first season of Stranger Things, which is absolutely amazing. It's so exciting and action-packed and funny, and the children are cheekier than ever, so it's great fun, and it's charming little series with lots of imagination. So if you haven't watched it, I hardly recommend it. Scarlett, and I'm sure that I will watch the whole series again because I just feel so happy when I watch it, you know. I love the characters. Dustin is just adorable with his no teeth. Demogorgon. And we are having a new colorathon approaching, being the Harry Potter colorathon being such a huge success, and seeing all of you, my lovelies, being involved in the colorathon, coloring, and getting all those really nice feedbacks. I just want to stress out again that thank you very much for participating, and we'll have a Disney Colorathon in August 24 and 25, I believe. I will put down and put up a video about the event 1 month before the actual Colorathon, and we'll have a hashtag again, such as on the Harry Potter Colorathon. If you are interested, you can see the finished pages of many talented colorists on my IG, which is the same as my name, Coloring with Vicky. Yep. And now this will be a Disney Colorathon, and I'm so excited, and I have even more streamers who told me already that they want to participate, so I'm really excited and can't wait to get out our Disney coloring books and jump right into them. And if you would like to participate, you still have time to get some Disney coloring books as well. If you would like to stream, please let me know, write me, and we will talk about the details as well. Scarlett, and we have the HK5 project going, which will end by the end of July, and I'm really excited, can't wait to see the coloring books completed. The Hannah Carson ones, Violet, so don't be afraid of using dark violet color. As you can see, it will turn to a darker red rather than gray, without making it too dark or black. So we got a neutral color. Crimson. Just blend and layer. Scarlett. Violet. So if you're looking for coloring books with flowers, I could recommend Leila Dooley's work, The Flower Year, Floribanda are great. For example, Jewelry Box has loads of flowers. All the Maria Trolle books, especially Twilight Garden, Nightfall, Botanicum and Flora, Fairy Miracles from Clara, World of Flowers, Secret Garden from Joanna Besford. Let's see what else. Serene has loads of flowery pictures. As well. You can even find flower mandalas if you are more into flowers, or mandalas, for instance. Prussian blue. Violet. Crimson, Alizaron. Scarlett. Today I went to a stationery shop, or yes, it was a stationery shop, to get some of my pictures printed out, and the lady at the counter, she saw that I was printing coloring pages, and she was like, "Oh, you are coloring! How great! I highly recommend using the 24 set of Crayola because 24 pencil colors are so much. You can't go wrong with it, and it will be more than enough for you, 24 colors." And I was like, what? What? What are you talking about? And she was nice and enthusiastic and everything, and I let her in the belief that 24 colors are enough. It isn't. What? 24? Maybe 140, but not 24. I wouldn't give 24 colors to my child if I had one. Are you kidding me? 24 colors? No way. You should use 24 colors. Thanks. In which dimension are 24 colors enough? Well, not in mine. Black. Okay, Prussian blue. see some would you rather questions. Okay, before would you rather questions, do you have a favorite TV documentary or documentary on Netflix? I love nature documentaries, for example, but I'm interested in history, lives, memoirs, anything with interesting content. So I can't wait to watch Tales of Light again, because the pictures are, oh my god, so beautiful and bright, and so interesting lives. There are so many interesting lives presented there. People taking steps for our world. It's so inspiring to see how photographers take steps to save the planet. It's really interesting and so beautiful, really. There was an episode about how a photographer and well, how do you call someone who makes movies or clips? Yes, a photographer who made clips as well. He recorded people fishing for sharks, and his main purpose and his goal was to stop the overexploitation of sharks and the hunt for shark fins, because it's a really brutal kind of fishing and it's illegal, if I'm correct. I'm not sure, but in China and other Eastern countries, shark fin soup is really well known and how do you say it, liked or preferred, and it's absolutely brutalized. So anyway, I'm transgressing. So the guy wanted to stop the consummation of or to lower the overall consummation of shark fin soup, because how they treat sharks to get to the fins, and even, you know, cutting down the fins of the sharks and throwing them back into the ocean, leaving them there to die, is just barbaric and unacceptable, if you ask me. And I saw the clip and the making of this commercial and video clip, and I cried, honestly. Seeing those animals suffer, even if sharks are feared and have a really bad reputation and propaganda against them. They are such majestic, beautiful animals, and they have been here much longer than we are, and hunting them for their fins is so sad. And this episode was about the success, how his movie, which was broadcasted all over China, I believe. I'm not sure if it was China, but I'm 90% sure it was China. I think that the consumption of shark fin soup decreased by 90% or so, which is just amazing if you ask me. And I'm so glad that this happened. And this series changed my whole worldview about sharks. And there is another episode where people are going down, maybe in the Bahamas, next to the Bahamas, or the Philippines, I'm not sure, visiting gray sharks. And oh my god, those clips are just absolutely gorgeous. How sharks behave nearly friendly with those people, and they recognize some of the scientists. They go there like cows, you know, demanding to be pet a shark. My god, that's crazy. I love sharks, even though they are scary. The big white is scary, right? No thank you. Oh my god, my trainer, he's also really into documentaries and Netflix and animals and nature documentaries, and we were having a chat about sharks and movies with sharks, like the one with the cage diving, so creepy. Anyway, we were talking about cage diving and shark, you know, seeing a white shark from a cage. So you are let into the water, into a metal cage, and you have the possibility to swim with many white sharks. And he told me that he saw a clip about how a white shark got into the cage. Oh my god! And on the clip, I haven't seen it, but he well told me about the clip in quite vivid detail, how one of the divers climbed out of the cage while the shark was getting inside. Oh, I closed my husband out. Sorry. I locked hubby out, sorry. I do that all the time. Okay, anyway. Yep, so one of the divers got out while the other, and you can see it on the video, was trapped, and he was trapped between the cage and the shark's teeth, and oh my god, that's so scary. And don't tell me that these cages are safe, because there is the video about it being not safe, and the shark just literally climbed into the cage. Why not? So no thanks. What I wanted to say something else about sharks. What else? So never underestimate a white shark. Is all what I wanted to say. They aren't monsters, they just want to survive. Right? And this is scary. There's also an episode about photographing an anaconda underwater, which I was afraid would be creepy, as I hate snakes and I'm afraid of them, but it wasn't, so that was great. But it was interesting. And there was a clip about or episode about a nature reserve in the Indian Ocean with coral reefs and with manta rays, and those animals are really, really smart. Violet. And inquisitive and beautiful. Now I want to watch the series. I mean, it's just so inspiring seeing that there are people out there who take efforts to stop species becoming extinct. And there was a scientist or photographer who was really committed to stop the commercial, or to stop the production of shark fin soup. And there was a clip when he went off board to help one of the sharks being trapped in a net, so the shark could go loose and go on with his life. And the scientist said that many people ask that what does it count to save one shark? Saving one shark, jumping into the water and everything is just a waste of time. That's what people say. And why is it so important to you to save a shark? And he said that, well, maybe it didn't matter to you, but believe me, for the shark it mattered. It mattered, and he's so right. Welcome to my UNESCO and Greenpeace episode. I'm not sponsored. I have to put this out there. No one is sponsoring me for saying these things. I'm just interested and find it important to talk about these things. because I love them. I love watching those series, and since I watched this nature documentaries, I always try to reduce my carbon footprint and how much plastic I use, because see the sample or the example of the shark, it matters. For that one shark it mattered. For that one bottle you can maybe save an animal. I'm telling you, going Greenpeace today. That's the truth. Permanent red. There was another TV series called Chasing Coral on Netflix as well, and this series was all about a group of scientists trying to make videos similar to the shark one I told you. Oh no! I dropped my pencil. Oh no, I'm... Sorry. So, yes, what was I saying? Yes, the coral video. So it was meant to be a video about making a time-lapse movie, how coral reefs decay and how they change just in a matter of weeks, and how they become lifeless and white, and how they vanish. And the group of scientists succeeded in recording the changes, and they went to meetings and international scientist conferences showing those clips and trying to raise awareness, making a change. And oh my god, it was so sad to see how corals change, how they die, literally die. What am I doing here? Oh my god. Uh-oh. So I have to corrigate what I did. Okay, so permanent red. Scarlett. Sorry, I kicked the lamp. I have 3 lamps surrounded. And if you know any good coral coloring books or sea life coloring books, please let me know. Or if you have any documentary recommendations, please let me know as well. And I highly recommend David Attenborough's Great Barrier Reef, as I said before. This red is so bright, oh my god, I love it. So I think if I would have to learn something again, or if I would want to learn something again, or become a new profession, I would be an how do you say it? Oceanographer or something like that. I don't know, scientist. Treating corals. Ignore my nonsense. I saw a documentary, even though I don't find it a documentary. I believe it was quite a annoying series, and you know, like about idiotism, how people bring themselves into danger by not using their brains. I would give this title for the series. It was called Deadly Australia, maybe, or something like that. But obviously there are dangerous animals there, and you have to be really careful, but you have to use your common sense, so and not go into crocodile infested water, and yes, avoid these waters and don't be surprised if you got eaten by a crocodile or attacked by one if you go into dangerous areas, which some of the candidates did on the show, and I couldn't watch it from start to finish because I got so upset about people bringing themselves into danger with not paying attention that I had to stop. Violet, sorry. Whoop, 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 whoop. So I hope you will find this tutorial helpful. Prussian blue. Now I want to watch the Tales of Light, Tales by Light. I want to watch a shark movie. I love sharks. We may do that later. I will grab something to eat as well. Oh, I'm out of the camera, sorry. Black. another documentary I saw, and it was crazy, was the National Geographic or Netflix, I'm not sure which one. It was called Free Solo, the series, and it was about a man, Alex, Honnold, maybe Alex someone, I have to check, climbing El Capitan on Yosemite National Park, free, climbing one of the most dangerous and hard climbing routes without ropes. And I mean not a few hundred meters, it was more than maybe 2,000 meters high. So it was utterly high, and he did the whole route without ropes. And you can see how he's climbing the wall without any equipment, and it's absolutely crazy. Scarlett. It's so dangerous. He climbed that rock like Spider-Man, I'm telling you. He was like, yep, there are some parts where you can only use your thumb or 2 fingers and one toe, one of your toes, but it's okay. You can do it. Yeah, of course. I can't climb a climbing wall on the playground. Not a wall, you know. But yeah, do whatever you want. It's absolutely amazing what people can do. So I will finish this petal, and then I will finish the video. And I hope you had a nice time with me, that you learned something from this video. Permanent red. So if you want to see something crazy, watch Free Solo. So I will visit Yosemite National Park one day, I'm sure. And I also would like to see the Everglades and the Grand Canyon. Yep. I will. Scarlett. It's amazing how rich the colors of the Luminance pencils are. See how wow vibrant those colors are. It's just amazing. Everything is amazing today. Sorry. Crimson. So stay tuned for the Disney Colorathon, and we'll have a Colorathon in December as well, the Christmas Colorathon. Can't wait. Permanent red is the lightest color. Okay, sorry. Violet. Nearly finished. And permanent red. Scarlett. And crimson. Okay, violet. Prussian blue. and crimson, the black, violet, okay, and crimson again, just a little. Ooh, Scarlett going over the whole, that whole, just burnishing the colors together. And my lightest okay, so we are finished. Let's see from further away. Okay, and I will zoom you out. Yep. Here it is. Nope. Yes. No. So this is our colors for the petal. You could go in with more of a purple to make the strokes, maybe, if you want. Like here and here and here, maybe. Yes, you could do that. Yep. Okay, great. See? Okay, awesome. Maybe this is too dark here. Yep. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please let me know if you have any recommendation what petal to color next, and I wish you a very nice week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!